Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we'll be doing what we've always been doing.
I
Playing
am
the
watching you,
game.
rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units. Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
Looks broken. Maybe Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am Groot.
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
I am Groot.
That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check!
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
Literally.
So there's hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
Never mind. I'll get out of your hair. Or branches, or whatever.
Alrighty then.
Whew! Smells like llama breath.
Whoa, what's this? Oh, I just grabbed that. Whoops.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
"37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on, you've
Fair
been
enough.
hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the Mockery
I will
Star system.
sacrifice your.
Guys! Let's just hear Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. shatters the bones of all who go after it. The skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Well, imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Well, in that case...
You're not selling my stuff!
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
I am Groot.
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend.
Stop. Okay.
Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice.
Oh.
It's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really?
How great.
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I am Groot.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Pause that for a sec. I'll be back. All right, we're back.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
That's definitely as bad as it looks.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa! Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
He can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
I like that idea.
Monsters do whatever they want.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right? Ew. Ow.
Oh, we're getting a little muddy apparently, so.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking
Stormlord.
through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
At least we'll have time to think about our sales pitch.
Small furry creature, lightly used.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. You must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting
Of
killed?
being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Drax! Gamora's on our side. Now, just try to accept it.
What do you mean for now?
I'm saying you have a reputation in Gamora. Drax is clearly a little crazy, so...
What? Interesting tactic, Quill.
Hey! The more we... That was way too close!
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice! Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live!
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship. Ever mention how much I hate being wet?
Doing good so far.
Who says we should hide under him?
That is a terrible suggestion!
Just keep moving!
Oh god.
Everyone okay?
We should have gone to Makla 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Oh, what is that?
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
I would be
Till it gets
wary,
closer.
Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. You think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready!
Yes, this is the local fauna!
Their locomotion is mesmerizing.
Why would this thing even exist?
Rocket! Go wild! What are these things? They are amorphous vermin.
Feel this? The blob's on a warpath!
Drax, don't claw! Dive! Yeah, I smell it too.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah! We got another batch of angry things! Drugs up a lot of pain for such a weird little thing!
This won't hurt! Much!
We gotta get it rotating on a decent schedule there.
I'm gonna get mud in my throat.
I'm sure the rain will take care of that.
Death has come! That's right, Drax! I'll take your word on that! Whoa!
Slime's speeding up!
Tear out their insides!
I don't think that this is how it's done! Watch it! Spikes!
Stay away from its sharp edges! Caution! Groot, what are these things?
Shoot first, questions later!
Wipe them out, Rocket!
We need to get to the core!
The prickly interior must be shattered! Yes, this is the local fauna! Their locomotion is mesmerizing!
They keep moving around!
Not when they're dead, they don't! Drax, destroy! No mercy! I'm gonna get mud in my throat! Perhaps you would prefer this gelatinous substance.
Someone get rid of the jiggle!
Let loose, Rocket! Pin him down, Groot!
I was getting bored anyway!
I must reluctantly agree.
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle! Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk.
Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Will I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I'm going straight ahead! Try not to kill yourselves on the way up!
There they are. Wing control.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. It still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
I don't read those to be honest. So.
Careful! Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
That's
If
okay
you
with
see
me.
anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's he saying?
This is further proof that we are not welcome here.
If we turn back every time we need one.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready. Drax, think this is a sign from Lady Hellbender?
We are clearly not wanted on this planet.
get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Her name is Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience today, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawn it refers to.
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
Yeah. Also, not a harlot.
Right. That too.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly. Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
We do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
It'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of sharks! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt skunk, but
I think he's making them up. He's really pissed.
You can rot, you free-bagging flarkhole!
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, fast face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. Take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway.
What's Shatari tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even...
What's up, people?
Incoming!
I knew you had my back.
Cut to pieces!
Smash him up, Drax!
I'm starting to miss those jelly things!
I'm sure you'll see them again.
have earned my name today. You can fly these beasts right to Lady.
Ooh. Ooh.
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Focus on not becoming part of one.
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you.
Big problems call for
Enjoy
the big
the honor.
solution.
You're dead.
Thanks, Drax.
Any last words?
Rocket, safety's off.
So glad you parked all the sweaty eggs, Will!
Think of it like a walk through the zoo with guns.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Gamora.
Look out!
Make them hurt, Gamora.
About time!
I'm starting to miss those jelly things!
I prefer a new challenge.
I'll use Drax.
I am enjoying myself. I will face all of Lady Hellbender.
Don't forget, we're selling one of those beasts!
Whoa, they're like flying ticks.
Ticks fly by when you're having fun!
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm out of mobility
This
points.
is the way.
The statues here didn't walk into place.
Alright, we're gonna save the game from right here. Hopefully that'll load me back into it. We'll test that out here as we exit the menu real quick. Just so we don't forget to see if it works or not, because that's 25 minutes I just spent there, so really don't want to go back and go through all that again and then have to record another one after that, you know, so. We'll click continue quick just to see. Hopefully it did. I don't care if I had to redo that battle at all. I just want to make sure we get to this point. Had that happen once on the Avengers game where it
Why
backtracked
are
me.
we
And
so sure this is the way?
it was not a whole lot of fun. But it looks like it worked, so we're going to call it good right there. Appreciate you guys for stopping on by, and we'll see you next time.